Ensnared by Foul Odors3. Compiled according to the teachings of the Master. Author Fafu. Is it true that the karmic retribution for past negative actions manifests as an inability to cultivate virtue or engage in wholesome activities? It seems that evil deeds come naturally, while even the simplest good deeds feel arduous. This is what is meant by acting against one's better judgment, or forgetting one's mindfulness. When we neglect our righteous duties, becoming engrossed in idle thoughts and distractions, we are effectively acting against our better judgment and forgetting mindfulness. It is through such actions, particularly speaking ill of others, that we create the conditions for this karmic retribution. Are we all experiencing such karmic consequences? Yesterday we discussed how effortlessly we can become engrossed in watching short videos on our phones. Yet, when we try to engage in virtuous activities such as reciting sutras, we often find ourselves feeling tired or uncomfortable and unable to continue. This is a clear example of acting against one's better judgment and forgetting mindfulness, a karmic consequence. It is a simple truth that we are drawn to harmful activities while neglecting beneficial ones. This is precisely what is meant by acting against one's better judgment. The Buddha, in the Avatamsaka Sutra, declared that no sin is greater than criticizing other bodhisattvas. This aligns perfectly with the karmic retribution we experience when we habitually engage in negative speech. This is another way of saying that all positive doors are closed while all negative ones are wide open. While the Avatamsaka Sutra was primarily addressed to great bodhisattvas, the principle of acting against one's better judgment and forgetting mindfulness applies to all beings. Those who habitually engage in such actions will find themselves unable to perform good deeds while being easily drawn to negative ones. The term acting against one's better judgment refers to the deliberate choice to engage in harmful activities. Forgetting mindfulness means neglecting one's righteous duties and becoming preoccupied with idle thoughts and distractions. When one is constantly drawn to negative thoughts and actions, it is a clear indication of the karmic consequences of past negative deeds. It is important to note that the karmic retribution of acting against one's better judgment and forgetting mindfulness is particularly severe, often leading to a prolonged period of suffering and making it difficult to break free from this cycle. Even if one ceases to engage in negative speech from this moment forward, the karmic consequences of past actions must still be experienced. This is because the negative karma accumulated from engaging in such speech is often quite heavy. For example, when individuals aspire to become bodhisattvas but engage in criticizing and condemning others, they hinder their own spiritual progress. By constantly finding fault in others, they fail to recognize their own shortcomings. Over time, this habit becomes ingrained, making it difficult to cultivate virtuous qualities. Even when they remember the importance of doing good, they may lack the motivation or energy to act upon it. Negative thoughts and actions arise spontaneously, while positive ones require conscious effort and may even be forgotten. If it takes a long time to fully atone for the karma of negative speech, then it is best to cease such speech altogether. This is the vow made by many bodhisattvas, who have vowed to abstain from negative speech even at the cost of their lives. These bodhisattvas are not ordinary beings. They have cultivated great virtue and attained high levels of meditation in past lives. Yet, they have fallen into the trap of criticizing other bodhisattvas, demonstrating the severity of this negative karma. The Buddha, out of great compassion, has taught that no sin is greater than slandering other bodhisattvas. The concept of acting against one's better judgment and forgetting mindfulness is deeply explored in the Mahavaipulia Sutra. It is a profound truth that those who habitually engage in such actions will find it difficult to cultivate virtuous qualities.